So today I'm going to show you how to make a jitter tolerance measurement using the Paragon-100G from Calnex. This, in case you haven't seen it, is what the Paragon-100G looks like. It supports jitter, PTP and SyncE wonder measurements to 100 gigabit Ethernet and beyond. Jitter is all about standards, and the ITUT standard for 100 gigabit Ethernet SyncE is ITUT G.8262. Today we're going to be focusing on jitter tolerance in this video. So this is a jitter tolerance application setup. To make a jitter tolerance measurement, you need to connect port 2 to the device under test, in this case Ethernet equipment clock, and this port on the Paragon 100G as jitter, and port 1 is used to measure the test packets, count the packets and check they're error free in the presence of jitter. So first of all, pull up the home page on the user interface on your laptop or PC. Then select SyncE jitter on the home page. After that you go into the setup port screen, where you'll select 100 gigabit Ethernet LR4 interfaces. Following this, you go to the Run Apps page and you select Table Sign. A table appears as shown here. The default table is shown with the first 5 rows enabled. The user can change this if needed. The selected frequencies and amplitudes can also be changed. The defaults here correspond to the start, stop and the knee points of the jitter tolerance graph. Then you press Generate to start the measurement. However, before we do that, you should actually set up the test packets. So on the right hand side you can set up the Ethernet MAC addresses and the IP addresses, source and destination addresses. And on the left hand side as shown here, you've got the ability to change the packet size, utilization and the payload. As shown here, the packet size can be varied from 64 bytes all the way up to 1518 bytes, and the payload can be changed from PRBS to an incrementing payload. So now that we've set up the test packets, we'll just remind you of what we're doing here. As a reminder, we're now generating a tolerance graph as shown here. Just a tolerance graph with test packets enabled as per this graph on the 100 gigabit Ethernet port, and we're measuring for error-free test packets on the other interface. This gives you a result that looks like this if you have equipment which is working properly. In other words, 0 errors on each row and a pass result for each row. So that's how easy it is to make a jitter tolerance measurement on the Paragon 100 gigs. That's all I'm going to cover today, folks. Thank you.